So if we go back to August of 2018, I was using my Apple Watch pretty hardcore, like day in and day out. I was loving it. Then I woke up a few days later and the battery was dead. It just wouldn't charge, nothing would work. So on this episode of the vlog, I attempt to take it to the store, fix it, and just, I'm going to give you some tips on fixing Apple Watches. Let's go. Yo, what is up, vlog? I look extremely black right now. Let's get the lighting proper. Anyways, today, back onto the vlog. I'm hoping once again to keep my daily streak back on from Monday. I'm going to try my best. I never really did try my best. But I think this time it's going to be solid and we're going to do it properly. So what the hell is that? Well, that is one fat bird in the garden. Anyways, we're going to head out to town and probably on a different episode of the vlog, maybe like a couple of days time, I'll discuss like Oscar nominations. Because I don't want to do it during the weekend because we have a lot more exciting stuff to do. But during the week we don't have that much, so Oscar nominations is a great topic to discuss. So yeah, let us leave. Let me do it like... So what is up, vlog squad? Now prior to using this Apple Watch, I was using things like a pedometer, which you'd kind of clip onto the side of your shorts or trousers, and they would start kind of tracking your steps, kilocalories burned, and all that kind of jazz. But they just weren't anywhere up to par to the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch was like, pew, and this was like bang. And over the times, I got like pedometers which were better and better, more accurate over time, but just none of them would be as accurate as the Apple Watch, which gave tons more information, and the steps was much more precise. Like let's say that was maybe 6,000 on the pedometer, but it would be 6,900 on the Apple Watch, which is the more official kind of even more accurate version of steps. And just, the Apple Watch is way more precise and accurate, much more helpful. Now, this was just a great benefit in my life, because let's say I would set my kind of daily ring to like burn 600 calories a day. If I had only burned 500 and there was about an hour left of the day, I would just go hardcore in that hour, intense workout, so I can complete my like final 100 calories to burn. So without this Apple Watch, I would never have been motivated to do that in the first place, and I would never have known that I'm at burnt 200 or 400 or 500. Like the kind of pedometer shows it in kilocalories, and it doesn't show that precisely. It's a bit weird the way it measures, and it doesn't measure that well. Like if I do push-ups and sit-ups, it won't really measure it. Cycling sometimes doesn't measure it. So a lot of the stuff I do is that, whereas the Apple Watch will measure those calories and it will count them as being burnt. So a lot of that would be really messed up with the pedometer. This kind of just pushes me to complete my kind of 600 calories, and I was losing an immense amount of weight during that time period, and obviously it is my goal to lose a lot of weight and get more healthy by the end of 2019, so this was just a huge push and motivator and benefit. Now a few days later I woke up and the Apple Watch was just completely dead. It wouldn't charge. It would kind of charge to like 5%, and then it would say this charging accessory is not supported by Apple. So it was really annoying, because I loved this Apple Watch. I would use it day in and day out, always on my wrist, and now it was just completely screwed. So I've tried taking it to many kind of Apple stores to get it fixed. Nothing they've ever done actually worked properly. Like if I'd leave it for a couple of hours and made charge to like 20%, I use it and the next day it's gone down completely flat. So I was never able to get it completely sorted and proper, like done. So today I decided to take it to the Genius Bar on the Apple Store and just give it another try. So what happened was, first off we disconnected it from the iPhone, so it was not kind of connected to it, it wasn't paired. And then we made sure we put it in the charger for about half an hour. After that half an hour was completed, we went through and did a whole factory reset of the Apple Watch. Then, half an hour later, we started doing a setup process and doing all that kind of jazz. We set it up and synced it with my phone. Then we kept it kind of charging for a bit. It was around 20%. I took it off and it was working completely fine. Put it on my wrist and it was amazing. I was so happy 20% it was working. It was losing a bit rapidly, like after around 10 minutes it was 18% or whatever. Another half an hour was completely fine. Then I checked it and it was completely flat, gone, dead, and shit on.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And that's just when I realized, that we have to do something else to this. It's just, it doesn't work. We need to go back the next day or something like that to sort that out. Now, some fixing tips for people who have issues with their Apple Watch. First, a factory reset is very beneficial. If your thing is dead, maybe leave it in for a whole night in the charge and see what happens. Maybe it'll kind of reset and get charged like it did in the Apple Store for me. And then you can do a factory reset. Make sure it's disconnected from your phone so it doesn't have any issues. Things like that, you can try them out. I don't know if they'll work, because for me, after a while, it turned out it didn't work. But you can try them out. Now, if you have any sort of issues with yours and you've solved them and now your Apple Watch works, I would really appreciate you dropping me a comment down below and just letting me know how you fixed it and what your process was, because I really want that to be sorted out. Now, just before I end this video, make sure you like, obviously comment if you have any help for me, subscribe to this channel for great 2 videos a day, turn notifications so you're notified, and you can share this video with friends and family who you know that have had this issue and been able to solve it, or people that would be able to help me with this, because that would be greatly appreciated. Now, hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow in the morning for an episode of the JK Tech Show, because here at AKAJK, the grind is daily.